Hi, and welcome back to Music Messages Tarot. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. My hope was to get on here a little bit earlier today, but some things did come up. The tarot cards that I wanted to share with you, unfortunately, Amazon did delay my order, so I won't be able to share those with you today. But I do want to just get right into the message. When I was doing the pre-shuffling of the deck, the Fool was on the bottom of the deck, and I just got a very strong energy that someone is going to be dealing with a very new, exciting romantic situation. So I wanted to dive right into that. I've also had the song All I Ask of You from Phantom of the Opera in my head all day. That's partially because today, I don't know if you know, is the last day that Phantom is on Broadway. It was the final performance today. I was fortunate enough to see it a few weeks ago, but I have been a little bit sad over the fact that it's the last day on Broadway today. But that song was in my head, and it's a very, very romantic song. You may want to look it up. It might apply to you or your situation. So let's just see what wants to come out. Okay, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. I actually usually take this as an indicator of like self-deceit, like not feeling very confident or successful in your own situation right now, because the Six of Wands upright is usually success, victory, triumph. So when it pops out in reverse, I usually take that to mean like this is my own kind of interpretation. I'm not sure if anyone else interprets it this way, but someone who's kind of down on themselves and lacking confidence. So if that's you, I would just suggest working on your outlook and working on your own energy, because I do get a heavy sense of like a new love offer coming in for someone, whoever this reading is going to resonate with. So you may just need to work on your own mindset right now. We have the Sagittarius card, so you may be receiving a new romantic offer from a Sagittarius. This might be somebody that you met recently. In some cases, might be someone from your past coming back around. It could also be an indicator that you need to be a little bit more adventurous and open-minded. That's just how I'm taking that today. And then we also have the Page of Swords. So definitely you have caught the eye of one or more people. There's a few possible romantic partners who've been kind of watching you. This could be at work, this could be online, but I am getting a little bit of a monitoring energy here. And then you may also be dealing with a Leo, with the Strength card having come out. You may just also need to tap into your inner strength, like I said earlier with the Six of Wands reversed. I'm getting a heavy energy of someone who either you're leaving a relationship that was not the healthiest, or possibly you're coming out of a long period of isolation where you haven't been in a relationship. And I feel like you're kind of psyching yourself out, and maybe you're just not in a very confident headspace right now. So I'm feeling like someone needs to work on that. Do things that make you feel good about yourself. Focus on the things that you like about yourself, those kinds of things. Even if you just focus on a few things every day that you like about yourself personally, that could really help boost your confidence. I know that personally because that's a strategy that I actually use for myself. Yeah, we have the Lion of Fires, which is the Leo card. So I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with a Sag or a Leo. We'll get more clarification on this as we go. If not, then you're dealing with someone like fiery, charismatic, someone with a big heart, someone who might be a little adventurous. Like I said, when I did shuffle the cards earlier, the Fool card was on the bottom. So we have the Magician. So you have everything in your life right now that you need to manifest the type of relationship that you want. You just need to kind of tap into that. This could also indicate that someone is manifesting you. It's Aries energy as well. So we have all three fire signs, their energy out in the spread right now. We have the Hanged Man. I'm getting a sense that some of you are coming out of a period where you weren't in a relationship or looking for a relationship. maybe you were able to get this perspective, this new perspective on what it is that you want. But I feel like maybe some of you were a little bit out of practice and insecure in terms of how to approach a new romantic situation if and when it does come in. We have the Six of Pentacles. So you are definitely looking for an equal give and take with someone. And I feel like whoever this new person is that's coming in is going to be someone who wants like a very equal, mutually supportive relationship. I'm hearing the name Brian. I'm not sure if that resonates. Okay, we also have Temperance here, more Sagittarius energy. It can also mean that you need to show balance in some way. So again, I'm thinking this relates to your own energy. I'm getting a sense that you have something really exciting coming in, but you just need to kind of either cut ties with things that are no longer serving you. That might mean people, that might mean like cycles of behavior in some way. So you have to balance something out in order for this to fully come in and for you to receive this blessing. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I think maybe some of you are a little bit afraid that if you put a lot of effort into this new relationship that it's not going to work out. Maybe some of you have dealt with a similar situation like that in the past, and you're just afraid, you're afraid of investing yourself too much and putting too much into this. I'm definitely picking up an energy of someone who's like been scorned either recently or in the not too distant past, and it's kind of affecting your outlook on new relationships. So you want to be mindful of that, because you don't want to close yourself off to anything really possibly good that might be coming in for you. You have the You Are One card, which we did receive in one of our spreads last week. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of hiding behind a mask right now. You're not really fully allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough for this new person or new blessing to come in a way where you would have a Six of Pentacles equal give and take type relationship. I feel like maybe if you've even started talking to one or more of these new partners that may come in for you, I feel like they might be getting the sense that you're holding back a little bit and not really revealing everything about yourself. So you just want to be mindful of that. I was hearing the name Jarrell before, or like Drew, something with a D and an R. Not sure if that resonates. Drew, Darrell, not sure. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse, so more Aries energy. Whenever I get the Emperor in reverse, it usually, to me, it indicates someone who's a little overly controlling. They can be possessive. They can be manipulative. So I'm not sure if maybe this is the person you are coming out of a relationship with. This might be one of the people you're dealing with as a potential of interest now. So again, you're just going to need to use your best judgment there on which of the people that come forward seem like they really want this equal partnership with you. And then, you know, just kind of tapping into your strength and previous karmic lessons you may have learned, to kind of weed out people who don't seem like they have your best interests or who aren't on the same kind of energetic frequency as you might be. All right, I want to get some clarity on some of these cards. I want to get some clarity on the Strength card over here. I'm hearing the name Teresa as well. Okay. Two of Cups. So I'm thinking for a lot of you, you do need to tap into your inner strength when you meet this person, but it's going to be in your best interest to do that, because this is a potential Two of Cups connection. And for some of you, with the Strength card right on top of Leo, it's going to be, I think, possibly with someone whose sun sign is in Leo, or someone who embodies that energy. You have the Hierophant. This is a spiritual connection. This is a soulmate coming in. Beautiful energy so far. Yeah, you have the Hanged Man. So this is, you took a time, either in the very recent past or the not too distant past, to take a step back from your romantic life and your dating life and to spend some time alone to get a perspective on what it is you want. You may have even gone through like the beginnings of a spiritual awakening. This person that's coming in is going to be aligned with you, and it's going to be a Two of Cups union. So even on it's going to be a soul level connection. So I would just caution against being too overly critical or presenting in a way where it looks like you don't have any interest in this person, or where you're too closed off, because I mean, you wouldn't want to miss out on something really beautiful like that. If I could just get some clarity around the Six of Wands reversed. What is it that has you feeling kind of down on yourself right now? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. So it might be someone who's a little immature that you were dealing with in the past. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I'm getting a heavy sense that whoever you were dealing with was kind of like just not at your level maturity-wise, not at your level emotionally, and this might have caused a lot of issues in the relationship. It may have been an Aquarius as well, because we did receive the Star card. So maybe it's just like you're kind of feeling like you know what you want your wish fulfillment to be in a relationship, but your previous relationships might have kind of jaded you or made you a little cynical about, you know, it doesn't seem like it ever works out for me, that type of energy, and you're kind of coming into this new romantic cycle not in your most confident energy. The Star card might also just be a reminder that you do have a really unique energy. You do stand out. It might just be a reminder to you of what your gifts really are, and, you know, be cautioning you against being too down on yourself and not like recognizing your own worth. That's how I'm taking that as well. One more. Okay. King of Swords. I'm thinking that some of you are, maybe you learned some difficult truths in your past relationship, or you might be embodying this King of Swords energy right now because you're guarded. I would caution against that, because it seems like you do have a really beautiful love connection coming in. You may, with the Star and the King of Swords coming out one on top of the other, you may be meeting an Aquarius. So that might actually be the new romantic interest that's coming in. But if it's not an Aquarius, then I think it's just a reminder to kind of tap into your own star-like qualities, your own high vibe potential here, and kind of take yourself out of that swords energy. You may have needed to embody that, especially like if you were dealing with an emotionally immature person in the past and you had to kind of cut them off and detach emotionally from them. I don't think that's the best energy to go into this new phase with. So whatever you need to do to kind of get yourself in the right headspace, I think you're going to need to kind of raise your own frequency a little bit here and work on self-love, so that when this person does come forward, you're not hindering any potential connection here with your own self-doubt or your own walls that you're putting up that don't really need to be there anymore. I would like some information around the Magician, please. Please clarify on the Magician. All right, so we have the Six of Wands upright here. So yeah, you have everything you need to be successful and manifest this new relationship. I'm hearing the name Victoria and Trent for some reason. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So yeah, that can indicate like just being up in your head, a lot of inner turmoil. In this context though, I think it's kind of letting you know you need to release those fears. You need to really try to be intentional about releasing any anxiety you're having around this situation, because you do have everything you need to manifest this union, and you're going to ultimately be successful if you can kind of get out of your own anxiety. And then we also have the Empress. You have the potential to be an Empress energy, and in some aspects you're already there. I think you just might be needing to remove some aspects of self-doubt, just so you can make sure you're at your highest frequency, and that you're attracting people that are also at that high vibe frequency. All right, I'd like a little, don't mind the banging in the background. It's my cat is pawing at the door. I'd like a little clarity around this You Are One card, and then I'm going to clarify on the Emperor. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think you were dealing with a relationship in the past that was not an equal give and take, like it wasn't a true partnership. And because of that, you're holding back a little bit, or you're feeling the tendency to want to hold back. Yeah, Two of Swords, you're kind of stuck, not knowing which way to go, not knowing what the best strategy is here. But Six of Swords, you will be moving to a calmer situation, and a situation that's for your highest good. Let's see the Emperor in reverse here. Who's this Emperor in reverse? Please clarify on the Emperor in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. This is a like a little bit of a fast talker, a charmer. Someone who came in and told you everything you wanted to hear, possibly. Or this will be a new potential partner, so you may need to watch out for that and just make sure you are using your best judgment with, you know, new people that are coming forward. At least one person, though, is going to be a potential Two of Cups for you. It's not going to be this Emperor in reverse energy, but I'm getting that that's going to be a Leo for a lot of you. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Cups here. You thought this was an Ace of Cups relationship, or that's how the person's going to present themselves. They might even go as far as to say, you know, you're like the love of their life, you're everything that they want, but I feel like this person's going to be deceptive and very manipulative. Nine of Wands. So I'm getting that for a lot of you, this is a past relationship, this Emperor in reverse. Maybe it was the immature, emotionally immature energy that you were dealing with, that we saw up here. This person left you feeling like really tired, fatigued over it all, almost like not wanting to deal with like romance at all. And that's the part of this that you have to kind of get out of so that you can allow this new potential partner to come in. I just want to clarify on Temperance over here, and then we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards. The Eight of Pentacles. So, I mean, right next to the Eight of Pentacles reversed, I think it's just letting you know you have to be willing to balance your self-doubt here and allow yourself to invest and do the hard work. And kind of, once you've identified somebody that you really think has good intentions, because one of the people coming forward definitely will, from what I'm seeing here at least. You know, once you've identified that as a potentially successful relationship, I would say that this is letting you know you need to allow yourself to put forth a full effort and not hold anything back. You may have this opportunity with the King of Wands. So like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it seems like for many of you, this is definitely going to be a fire sign. Or just somebody like a good leader, a charismatic person, a creative person. Page of Swords. So yeah, this person has definitely been low-key monitoring you. But also, I think it's kind of cautioning against maybe your own kind of Page of Swords behavior. Like, I think it's maybe kind of cautioning against trying to look for any little, like, imperfection or any piece of information about this new potential person that you could use to kind of say, okay, see, it's not worth my time, it's not worth my effort, I need to move on. I'm just getting a very, very defensive vibe for whoever I'm tapping into, and I'm getting that that's your energy. Yeah, in this case, I definitely think you have caught this person's like eye to the point where they're monitoring you a little bit. But down here, the Page of Swords clarifying on Temperance, I think you're looking for reasons for things not to work out. I mean, maybe you don't even realize you're doing this, but like on a subconscious level, I think you're kind of looking for reasons to say, okay, look, it's more of the same. I'm not, you know, this is not going to be worth my time and effort. So I would say that's what you need to work on as you're moving into this new romantic cycle. Let's pull some oracle cards. Okay. Sister love. So for those of you who have like a female best friend or a family member that you're close with, now might be a good time to kind of tap into that relationship. I'm hearing the name Barbara, actually. I would say like lean on, it doesn't even have to be like a female. It could be whoever. The gender doesn't matter, even though it says sister love. This is just like finding a confidant, somebody who can help you kind of ease your anxiety and get a clearer perspective, especially during the very initial phases of meeting some of these new people. I think you're going to need like a confidant or somebody to rely on to help you. I don't want to use the word paranoid, but kind of help ease you back from like a state of possible paranoia where you feel like this isn't going to work out because maybe you just recently dealt with something that didn't work out very well at all. So I would say like tap into your close friendships and your family relationships that could help support you during this time. We have the Purity card here. I think that just speaks to like allowing yourself to have a fresh start. Don't carry any like heavy emotions or grudges from your previous relationship into this current situation. You don't want to go in cynical or jaded or coming in with any judgments or presumptions that end up not being true. Because I think for whoever this Two of Cups potential is going to be with, it's going to be very unfair to that person and to this possible new connection that you have with them. You don't want to taint it if it, the person didn't do anything wrong. You don't want to hold them accountable for something that someone in the past did. Choice. Some of you are definitely going to have a choice between new romantic partners. So be discerning, but don't be too harsh on those who seem like they have a good heart would be my suggestion there. I mean, it's still really exciting. You're going to have at least one or two people coming in very shortly. That's the energy I was picking up on and the whole reason I decided to do the reading tonight. So, let's see. Trust. I think this one's going to be like the most important lesson from today. I think you need to allow yourself to trust somebody again and to trust this process again. It's important to be cautious, definitely, but if you close yourself off too much, I mean, what starts to happen is your heart chakra begins to close off, and that kind of lowers your vibration. And then you start sending out signals telling the universe that, you don't want a high vibrational match. The universe stops sending you high vibe matches because you're sending out like a lower frequency. So you definitely need to allow yourself to trust, even though it might be painful or difficult at first. Like I said, tap into your supportive relationships in your life, maybe get a third-party perspective in some cases, and hopefully, your trusted friends and family members can help you determine when you're being a little bit too paranoid or a little bit too harsh when judging somebody. Yeah, and then you have obsession here. So, and it came out right next to this Emperor in reverse energy. That might be speaking to someone that you've dealt with in the past. If not, it may speak to, one of the people coming forward. So you may just want to watch out for that. Also, this kind of speaks to like not getting too obsessed in your own head with working through scenarios that might not be there, or judging people too harshly, or like, what if this happens, or what if that? I feel like you're kind of in that headspace right now where you're running yourself in circles. So that might actually even be your own energy coming out. Yeah, and then we have awakening. So I think this is going to be a beautiful soul connection that's coming in. It might even be someone else who's in the midst of their own spiritual awakening, like a twin flame or a really, really high level soulmate of yours that's coming in. So beautiful energies here. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help our channel grow. And I would love to know if anything from today's reading resonated with you. So if it did, if you could just drop that in the comment section, that would be great. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.